Thank you for your interest in the KYOVA Multimodal Transportation Planning Studies. The Multimodal Transportation Planning Studies consist of 6 separate studies looking at various transportation facilities within the region. These include the Huntington Truck Route Study, looking at recommended truck routes within the city of Huntington, the closure of a portion of 24th Street between 5th and 3rd Avenues, the 12th Street and 13th Avenue intersection study, a secondary access study for the Enslow Park neighborhood, the Downtown Huntington Multimodal Parking Study, and a parking study for the Huntington Tri-State Airport. Progress on the Downtown Huntington Parking Study is well underway. We're in the process of developing draft policy and programmatic recommendations. This recommendations development process is being supported by a public survey that was launched on January 20th. This survey was sent out and distributed to folks within the city and the downtown area and already has had 249 respondents. Preliminary recommendations include ideas such as time limits and parking fines, wayfinding and signage improvements, event parking plans, development-related parking requirement updates, and pedestrian connections between parking areas and high-demand travel areas. Next, for the Huntington Truck Route Study, we've completed an initial draft report. This draft report contains data about current truck patterns within the city. It looks at designated truck routes that are provided by West Virginia DOT, and then takes a look at recommended truck routes that combine the best possible recommendations as well as improvements that could be made to enhance those routes. This report will be taken to a stakeholder group for review and comment, upon which it will be ultimately finalized. For our 12th Street and 13th Avenue intersection study, we have prepared a cost estimate looking at preliminary design, right-of-way, and construction cost estimates for the roundabout recommendation. And for the parking study for the Huntington Tri-State Airport, data collection is currently on hold. However, we're currently assessing the next steps for the project. Several of our studies have already been completed. Our 24th Street closure study was completed in August of 2020, while the Enslow Park secondary access study was completed in September of 2020. The 12th Street and 13th Avenue intersection study was completed in November of last year, with cost estimates prepared in February of 2021. Our next steps for the Huntington Truck Route Study will be to submit the draft report and hold a stakeholder committee meeting to learn about any comments and feedback that folks have to offer about the report and the recommended truck map. After gathering this feedback, we will finalize the report. For the Downtown Huntington Multimodal Parking Study, we'll be summarizing the results we've gotten from the public survey and completing our draft report and recommendations. We'll be holding a stakeholder committee meeting to go over these recommendations and the draft document and gather feedback on all of these that we can finalize into our ultimate reporting document. We thank you for your interest in the multimodal transportation planning studies. Feel free to reach out to these contacts on KYOVA and the consultant team for more information.